Welcome to South Central Regional Library's Safe Inside Your Walls programming, supported by Safe at Home Manitoba.
Hello, I'm Susie Fisher from Altona Yoga in Altona, Manitoba, and I'm excited to be here today to record our third yoga practice. This practice is going to be a floor-based practice, and so you'll see behind me that I have a blanket and a big cushion. We call them a bolster in the yoga world. You can grab a cushion off your couch, any blanket will do, just to help give us a little bit of padding and support in our floor practice. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to carefully come to a seated position on our blanket. If it's comfortable for you to sit cross-legged, you're welcome to do so. If not, you can sit with your legs stretched out. Place your hands onto the knees and close your eyes. Taking a few deep breaths. As you breathe, notice if you can release tension in your jaw and in the shoulders, in the abdomen, in the hands. Sometimes taking a slight smile to the corners of the mouth lets our nervous system know that everything is okay. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Place your hands either beside you, if your legs are stretched out, or onto the knees if you have crossed legs. And just begin to move the upper body in a few circles. Notice how it feels. Try to move intuitively and don't think too much about this rotation. Now you can draw a smile across the chest by moving the chin from one shoulder to the other. Be gentle. Come back to center. Let's take the right hand and place it down beside us and reach the left arm up and over. And then we'll switch all the way over to the other side. Again, try to move freely and without a lot of thought. Allow the body to move in a way that feels natural and good. Flowing from one side to the other, and remembering to breathe. And when you're ready, come back to neutral. Good. Open up the arms, look up, and exhale round the spine. And you can do this with crossed legs or legs extended. Again, inhale and exhale, giving those shoulders a great big hug. One more time, deep breath in and full breath out. Come back to your neutral seated position. Okay, so we're going to carefully come off of our folded blanket, bring it into an even higher fold or a thicker fold, and sit yourself on top of there. And then from here, we're going to bring the bottoms, the soles of our feet together and allow the knees to open up towards the sides of our bodies as much as is safe for you. We're making a diamond shape. You can have a small diamond shape, the heels close to you, or a large diamond shape with the heels far away. Try to keep the spine tall and begin to lean the chest or the heart space, as we call it in yoga, towards the feet. Breathe here. Notice how it feels, that opening in through the hips. Everybody's variation of cobbler's pose will look a little bit different. Knees might be quite elevated away from the floor, or perhaps we have greater hip flexibility and our knees are closer to the floor. It doesn't matter. Let's rise up, close the knees, bring the hands behind you, lean back into the hands and rock the knees from side to side. This is a nice one for massaging the glutes and for stretching the outsides of our hips. Okay, so let's keep sitting up onto that folded blanket with the legs stretched out. This is called staff pose. The legs are squeezing together, the toes up towards the ceiling, and hands beside us. Breathe here. Requires lots of core strength to sit up tall. Next, we can fold forward over the legs. So you can grab on to the shins, the thighs, the feet, wherever your hands naturally can reach. Allow the spine to round and you'll feel the pulling or the stretching of your connective tissue through the whole back body, from the ankles to the neck. Breathe here. And as you breathe, you might notice how those sensations in the back of your body change. When you're ready, come back up to your seated position. Let's tuck the left foot in nice and close to our left sit bone. Hold the left leg with your right hand and bring the left hand behind you, coming into a seated twist. You can even adjust your gaze over the left shoulder. Remember to breathe. We're gonna bring the foot onto the inside of the right thigh. You can support it with your cushion and then lean forward towards that right leg. Breathe here. When you're ready, gently rise up, lift the knee away from the floor or the cushion and stretch your left leg out. And now we'll switch sides. So this time, bending the right knee and tucking the heel in close to the sit bone. We're gonna hold the right knee with our left hand and bring the right hand behind us. And twist to look over your right shoulder. Be sure to relax the shoulders away from your ears. Taking a few deep breaths. When you're ready, come out of your twist. Place the right foot onto the inside of the left thigh. You can support your right knee with a cushion. And when you're ready, lean forward towards the left leg. Holding the floor or the leg, any place that feels comfortable. And then slowly rise up, draw the knee back in towards the midline of the body, and we'll bend both knees, coming to practice our boat pose. So first we'll start with our hands behind us. We're going to lift that right leg up away from the floor. Maybe the knee stays bent, maybe it's straight. You might also try incorporating your left arm into this pose. Remember to breathe, even though the core is doing a lot of work. And then release. Second side. Left leg extends as much as possible, and maybe we incorporate that right arm. A few breaths here. And release. You can round forward towards the knees, hugging your body. And then we're going to come off of our folded blanket, push it aside for now, and come to lie down on our backs. When you arrive in your supine position, hold the knees in towards your body and rock gently from side to side. Maybe drawing some circles with the knees. Maybe extending the feet or the legs. And then we're going to place the feet hip width apart on the mat. You should be able to tickle your heels. When you're ready, let's press into the feet and lift the hips away from the mat. If you've got a cushion there, you can slide it underneath the hips and rest them down onto it. This is called a restorative bridge pose. So in this position, we're allowing the front of the body to open and the back of the body to bend in a way that's more gentle, requiring less effort. Keep breathing here and noticing how you feel. When you're ready, you can lift the hips up and lower them back down onto the floor. Let's cross the right ankle over the top of the left leg. Make sure to flex your right foot to protect the knee. If you'd like, you can reach down and grab onto that left leg, pulling the knees a little closer towards your chest. Breathe here. And then release, uncrossing the right foot, and we'll switch sides. Left ankle with a foot flexed up and over the right leg. And if you like, you can reach down for the right leg and draw both legs in towards your chest. Breathe here. And then when you're ready, gently uncross the legs. Spread your arms to shoulder height and drop the knees all the way to the right side. You might choose to look left. A nice big twisting stretch into the spine. And then we'll come back to center and bring the knees over to the left as you shift your gaze, maybe to the right. Remember to breathe. And then we are going to come into our resting position. You can pull that cushion and place it under the backs of your knees and the folded blanket underneath your head. If it feels comfortable for you, you can rest your hands onto your belly. These next few moments are meant to be slow and steady and quiet. We allow the mind to release our thoughts And we allow the breath to flow freely in and out of the body. Try to relax any leftover tension or tightness that might be in your muscles. And observe how you feel. You can stay here in your resting pose for as long as you like. But when you are ready to come out, try stretching the body out long first, and then curling up small. Stretch one arm up above you and roll over, supporting the head and the upper arm. And then carefully press yourself from the side lying position back to seated. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you for joining us for this Safe at Home Manitoba production. Stay safe inside your walls.